I often reflect on the concept of integrity. I believe that in our society, integrity is often discounted. We will lose our value of integrity to make more money, to get ahead against other people. Sometimes we will sell products to our clients that are not fully in integrity to what the promise we've made. And I was remembered this morning of a story, something that happened to me in 2013. I confided into a colleague close to me a personal situation I was going through that was, quite challenging for me. And then I found out several months later that that same colleague to whom I confided in private had recounted the story of my personal challenges to a lot of colleagues that were part of the same management committee at a meeting that I was not part of, at dinner somewhere. And then I found this out several months later, and I was struck with sadness. I'm saying I confided into this colleague of a very personal situation. I trusted him, and then I found out that he had shared my story, which was very personal, with many of my colleagues. And while I didn't know, every week we kept going to the same staff meetings with those same colleagues who all knew my personal challenges that I had not chosen to share with them. And I'm saying, why would someone do that? Why would someone use someone's suffering to gain political capital with some other colleagues? I think it's driven by fear. I think it's driven by power. And I think it's a complete lack of integrity. And when I felt this sadness, when I learned that, then I started to reflect, have I ever done something like that? Have I ever talked about one colleague in front of another colleague? Guess what? I'm human, I've done it. You've probably done it several times as well. And then I decided that day to make a vow to myself, never to do that again. And it is quite challenging because in our society, we love gossip. Gossip is often a way to gain political capital. I will confide in you something that you don't know, and then you will confide something into me that I don't know about some of our colleagues, and then, we build this special relationship. This is maybe what they do in the politics, but I don't think that's what we should do in business. I don't think that's what we should do in life. I don't even think that's what we should do in politics. I think we should aim to have a very high level of integrity. And I tell you that once we commit to be a person of high integrity, we will often be tested. We'll be tested and, sometimes being offered to cut corners to make more money, to go behind the back of someone, to cut someone out, to go make a relationship. And I choose every time to be a person of integrity, even though the challenges are immense.